During the pandemic, when we stayed home a lot for the first few months.
You didn't shower?
Well, no, well, I would skip a shower every once in a while, but I'm like, let me not do the deodorant.
Oh, okay.
And I got really hippie with it. I think I messed something up in my right arm.
Did you notice some like changes?
I realized that my right armpit smells different than my left armpit. Is that normal?
Now, what type of odors what do you mean different? Like one smells like
Well, one is just a general must that I think is actually kind of attractive. All right, but the other one, I don't know. I don't know if the other one, yeah, one's a pheromone, and I don't know if the other one was like the detox one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, my right armpit is detoxing, and my left armpit is giving off the pheromones.
So one's a swamp, and one's A-okay is what you're trying to tell us.
What is Shrek Swamp?
Oh my gosh. All right, we are here on the zoo. I got my cohorts over here, Anna Karen Lopez and Nicky Paris. Woo! You know, we're making a party out of the zoo, right?
We are.
Except every once in a while we have like a heavy conversation.
Right.
True. Which
Those
is
are needed.
Necessary.
Necessary, right.
And we're really good about like being like really, you know, kooky and crazy, but we're really good about being like sentimental and listening.
Extremist in that way.
Have you noticed that I've gotten better at letting people talk when they have something serious to say, that I kind of just like...
Yeah.
We all get choked up.
But that's my growth. Okay?
Aww, I applaud
you. We're on the journey with you.
You are on the journey with me. All right, but speaking of journeys, festival season, is there a segue there? Is there a connection? Maybe, but you know. So festivals are actually a really fun part of my summers. I'm glad they're back after the pandemic. What festivals do you guys go to?
I haven't been to one this year. I've been to Hard Summer and EDC in the past.
Okay, and you like that whole rave thing, the whole rave aspect?
I loved it, yes. I went to Hard Summer 2019. I bought my ticket 2020 for EDC, and then that kept being postponed until last year.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, because of the pandemic, I haven't really ventured out and tried new festivals.
But you're ready.
Yeah, oh, yes.
Nikki?
I have been to a ton of festivals.
Which ones?
EDC, Ultra,
Ultra, see, now that's in Miami.
Yeah, Ultra was a great time.
I went to the first two Ultras.
Ever?
1999 on the sand. And it was about the size of this soundstage. It was small. It was only about a few thousand people. It was amazing.
And look at it now. I picked a good year. The year that I went, Justin Bieber came out.
Okay. Well,
very exciting.
A little tangent. We're allowed to do this on the Big Deal. Justin Bieber, have you seen half his face is paralyzed?
Yeah, I'd still do him.
What?
That's hilarious.
I love him. I'm a big fan. Yeah, he has Huntsman's disease.
What is that?
It comes from chicken pox.
Does it come from chicken pox? Or does it come from something that I can't say? I can't even question.
I know what you were going to say.
I can't even like kind of consider this kind of like thing. But I'm just saying, isn't it awesome? You know, I love games now that you have to kind of skirt around things.
Yeah,
isn't that awesome?
This is what it is.
Okay, like going back to the festival thing, like when Anna Karen goes to these EDCs and the Hard Summers, like she has a lot of fun, right? She'll take something, maybe it's water, maybe something
it's
with
orange
water.
juice.
Hydration.
Maybe you start drinking a lot of water because you took this other thing, but I'm not going to say what. You know, candy that dehydrates you?
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're skirting around that too.
It's the pivots, yeah.
But have you guys ever been to a festival where there's like yoga and talks and all that kind of stuff, or you just do the music and
You've
parties?
been recommending lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
And I know you said that there's, because I remember being like, how do you take these workshops, go party all night, then do more workshops the next morning? But you're like, it's a balance.
Can I tell you something? This is a great segue for later on in the show. So we're going to have Mila. Sorry, I get her name wrong all the time. She's off camera. Say your last name correctly.
Is she even going to come on?
Mila. But it's we're Latin, so okay, Nordmila.
We're Latin, Mia.
Why you say Mia when it's two L's? But she'll, you know, she's been dealing with this her whole life. But it's Nordmila. She, who's a host of Fan Nation here on LATV. We went and did a segment on Lightning in a Bottle, so you'll want to ask her how we balance doing all the workshops and the yoga and the parties at night. And we had a plan, you know.
Definitely.
We kind of had a, you know, it was a loose plan, tentative, and things changed, but. I think that like you got to go with the intention that you're gonna not just party your ass off and you're gonna get a lot out of it. I need these festivals, especially look at my age. If I go to a festival, it's got to have a bunch of things. It's not just a party. I've already partied my ass off.
Some napping pods would be nice.
Well, I actually had a napping pod. It was a shift pod. But it's better to go to these things that have like different, you know, it's like Burning Man and these kind of festivals. So
You know, I've never been to Coachella, and I feel like I want to. Is it still? I mean, have you been to Coachella? I know you went this past year, right?
Yeah.
Or this year? Mm-hmm. Have you been like previous
No, this
times?
is the first year.
Oh, okay. Have you been to Coachella ever?
Yeah, I've been to Coachella.
Okay. Is it still worth it? Is it too mainstream now?
I think it's been mainstream for a while. I think it's fun. Look, if you're young for sure and you've never been to a big music festival, go for it.
Okay, for the experience of like the first time.
Yeah, you're gonna see a great lineup, but it really is just a big concert.
Can I just tell you the odors?
Yeah.
that pee you. That's all I'm saying. From the smells and who's wearing fur and leather. It's like we're in the desert. Okay?
And natural
you're
deodorant
chafing.
as opposed
Stop
to like
it.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And it's California, man. I had to
man.
get used to that, you know?
You know what I realized? You might know about this actually. The internal deodorant, chlorophyll, in your water.
Oh, okay.
Do you take that?
No,
Have you tried it
but
before?
is it?
So chlorophyll is what gives a pigment to plants, what makes them green.
Right.
And so you could put it into your water, or I don't know, whatever drink. It's like mint flavor too, so it doesn't taste that bad. You add a couple of drops, and it helps kind of just like detoxify your body. And some people have noticed that they don't need to wear deodorant as much.
Right.
It won't cause odor in that way.
Can you send me the link?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm interested in that. Because like during the pandemic, when we stayed home a lot for the first few months.
You didn't shower?
Well, no, well, I would skip a shower every once in a while, but I'm like, let me not do the deodorant.
Oh, okay.
And I got really hippie with it. I think I messed something up in my right arm.
Did you notice some like changes?
I realized that my right armpit smells different than my left armpit. Is that normal?
Now, what type of odors what do you mean different? Like one smells like a...
Well, one is just a general must that I think is actually kind of attractive. All right, but the other one, I don't know. I don't know if the other one, yeah, one's a pheromone, and I don't know if the other one was like the detox one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, my right armpit is detoxing, and my left armpit is giving off the pheromones.
So one's a swamp, and one's A-okay is what you're trying to tell us.
What is Shrek Swamp?
Oh my gosh, what? Okay, so going back to the festival.
Some ladies are into that. Just saying.
No, well, I think it's a good balance, you know. So you know.
If you go to festivals, wear deodorant.
You have to.
Yeah, wear deodorant, drink water.
Drink a lot of water.
Let me say this about festivals. If you're dancing in a crowd, maybe it's not time to do a 16-move box step and knock over everybody around you. The people that dance, I'm like, oh, I don't need to leave in a neck brace. I paid enough for this ticket. Now I have to pay an urgent care bill too.
Oh
people
my
people have no social awareness.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing at festivals that drives me crazy.
And I'm getting too old for that too. There was a kid with a book bag bumping into us because you know there was like I can't do that anymore. I need to be on the outskirts. I can't be in the crowd.
If you're coming to a music festival with antlers, get in the back.
Right.
Get away from all of us.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be back with our friend Noor, and we'll talk more about these festivals and see what happens right here on the video.